Good morning, everybody. I am beyond excited today. We are getting ready to head to Port Canaveral. We are disembarking on the Disney Magic for 4 nights, and this is the ship I've been wanting to go on ever since I've started Disney cruising, or however you want to say it. So definitely follow along. I'm going to be showing you the whole entire trip, and I got my cute little Fantasyland apparel shirt. So yeah. We are here, we are parked, we are ready to go. And in case you're wondering, to park at the terminal by Disney is $90, so that was fun. So as you can see, we are on the ship. It is 12:15 and we ran right to the adult only section, which you can see is empty. I feel like an irresponsible YouTuber person right now because I don't have any microphones, but I do feel like it's quiet enough where I can talk. So yeah, we're gonna chill outside for a little bit. Our room should be ready around 1:30, and then if you have Disney cruised before, you know you have the mandatory safety drill. So yeah, we're just gonna enjoy a little bit of sunshine, maybe get a drink, and go from there. Our room is ready, and as you can see, I've already entered it because our luggage is in here, but hey, gotta do the aesthetic stuff. So, all right, we have an indoor room. And the one thing about the Magic is there's no cute little porthole in the inside room like the other ships have. But anyway, so this is the bed, nice and big. Of course, we got the Castaway Club bag because, you know, we're Castaway Club people. All right, and of course, cute little vanity area. I'm gonna spin this way because my friend doesn't want to be in the shot. It's totally, no, I got it. Hold on, blur. So yeah, little artwork, couch. I mean, if you've been on a cruise before, you kind of know the gist of the setup. So, and then the tiny little bathroom. I'm sorry, my camera keeps going blurry. Whatever. And the little shower. Again, not the best shot here, but again, if you've been on Disney cruise, you know the bathrooms are tiny.
Disney Magic, let me hear you make some noise!
Oh, hello everyone! Welcome to the party!
F-I-C-K-E-Y-F-O-U-S-E.
Little midday recap time. We are currently back in the room, getting ready, showering, and everything for dinner, so perfect timing. So the first day, obviously it's the first day, it's a little bit more chill just because, you know, kind of a lot going on, everyone's getting settled in, that type of thing. So of course we went right to the adult only area. It was such a nice day, so we really just kind of wanted to get outside, get some sunshine for a little bit. After that, we headed to our room at 1:30 just so we could like drop our stuff off and everything like that. Then we headed to one of the giveaways. They were hosting a giveaway where you could win up to $500 in prizes. Of course, did not win anything. I am not a lucky person whatsoever, but it's fine. Then we headed to the mandatory 3:30 safety drill. Kind of went on a little longer than we wanted it to, but hey, safety begins with me. I'm in a really weird mood right now, so just bear with me. Anyway, after that, of course, we headed to the sail away party, which you all saw.
5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Amazing kickoff to the vacation. And then after that, we headed to the spa and tried to win some more prizes, and of course, nothing, which is fine. But yeah, we are getting ready to head to Animator's Palette, and guys, I am so excited. This is the OG Animator's Palette. This is probably the restaurant I've been most excited for, so I'm glad this is the night we get to kick it off. So in about 30 seconds, you will be seeing that, so thanks.
Look, the racing star.
I want to add something to this world.
I've been looking out a window for 18 years, dreaming about what it might feel like when those lights rise in the sky. What if it's not everything I dreamed it would be?
It will be. Come on, everybody! Here we go!
Nightly recap. It is 11 o'clock at night. We've had one cocktail, but somehow it feels like we've had like 12. Cheers! Oh, I think it's just the deliriousness kicking in. But anyway, we went to Animator's Palette for dinner. Probably the most magical dining experience I've ever had in my life. It like all started out black and white, and it slowly over time it was like sketches, then animation, then color, and then all of a sudden everything just came to life. They played the Fantasmic music. Sorcerer Mickey came out. We were not emotionally ready for that, and it just so good. Then after dinner, we went and saw the Tangled musical. You are not allowed to record in there, which I love, because then you actually can enjoy the show without a phone in your face and you're living in the moment. Tangled, 10 out of 10, one of the best musicals I've seen on Disney Cruise Line. I'll give opinions about others in another video, but anyway, we did some trivia. It is time for the most intense part of the night. Knows more trivia. Lost again. We lost the giveaways earlier, now we're losing trivia, so we're on a good streak so far, but overall very fun day. We are going to sleep, we're tired, and day 2 tomorrow. There is nothing better than coming back to a blanket towel animal, although I can't tell what this animal is. Any thoughts?
There's nothing better than coming back to an influencer filming a towel animal.
Yep, well, thanks. Now I've been called out on the video. You are of no help to me whatsoever.
I think it's an elephant.
Is it an elephant?
Crikey, it's a rare, endangered towel animal. I think this one's endangered, actually. It's an elephant.
Good morning. It is Disney Magic Day 2. We are currently docking in Nassau, but we are not getting off in Nassau because all the excursions and everything are just way overpriced. So we are going to enjoy a day at sea. Morning, there is not a lot going on. We're getting ready to head to breakfast, and then we're going to head to the adult-only pool area. That's going to be a majority of our day, and I'm so excited for it. I think I'm going to brave the Aqua Mouse or whatever it's called here, but we realized yesterday that it's not tubes like it is on the other ships. It's just a straight up body slide. So I feel like I have to do it, but we'll see because I'm not a big body slide person. And then we are treating ourselves to a facial at 3:15 at the Senses Spa. So it's going to be a nice relaxing day, and then we'll come back to the room and we'll do a little recap before we go to dinner. Also, no better way to start a morning than some coffee and Goofy movie. It looks like a donkey. I don't know what else it would be. It's got a little bum. He's in what if anyone does yoga? Actually, I'm drawing a blank on what yoga. Child's pose. Child's pose. He's cute. He's cute. Sorry, now I'm getting ready for bed and you hear Goofy movie in the background. I'm sorry, I feel like I was just watching the video back and I feel like I always look miserable when I'm talking. So I'm sorry if I look miserable. I promise I'm not. I'm just sleepy. So yeah, I just needed to point that out. Now good night for real. Good morning. It is day 3. We are docked at Lookout Key in Lighthouse Point. Neither one of us have ever been to this island, so we're kind of just going to be going with the flow, walking around, exploring everything. I'm sure we'll end up at Serenity Bay, which is the adult-only beach at some point. So I really don't have much to say this morning, so I don't know what you're going to see, but I'm excited to find out. Cooling towels for the win. Game-changing. Cheers!
What is this?
You knew the assignment.
What is it?
I don't know, I was told to do this.
A telecommunication device.
What is a telecommunication device?
It's worth a lot of money.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what is this? It doesn't taste very good. No.
Does gold taste good?
That was lame, that's what that means. And we would like to welcome you to A Pirate's Life for Me. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. A pirate's life is a happy life.
Dead men tell no tales.
What's happening? Mickey, is that you?
No, it's not that lily livered landlubber. 'Tis I, Captain Hook.
Mickey Mouse! But now, let our hero show you how it's really done. Well, folks, I promised you a party, so here's a party in the sky. Look!
Okay, I believe we have an octopus. Is that what we settled on?
That's definitely the octopus.
All right, well, works for me. I like the detail. I like the color scheme. It's very similar to my wedding colors. Good morning. It is day 4. I am a terrible YouTuber person because I forgot to do my nightly recap when we got back. But it was one of those nights where we were just so tired that the second we got back to the room, it was lights out. But anyway, we dined at Rapunzel's royal table again, and the menu was completely different because it was pirate night. If I'm being honest, I really wasn't crazy about a lot of the food I had, and that's not knocking them in any way. It was just not my cup of tea when it came to appetizers and soup. I tried to venture out of my comfort zone, and I had this like veggie puff pastry thing. Not my favorite. And then I did have a crab cake, and that was actually really good, really good. But then I tried a carrot and cilantro soup, just not my thing. And then I did love my entree though. I got just pasta with scallops and shrimp. I mean, that's always a fan fave. I can never go wrong with that. One thing that was really cool though, and I don't think I got a video of it. I mean, obviously in the video it was about 30 seconds ago, but I don't remember sitting here in bed this morning. Our server actually like shelled the shrimp for us, which was really cool because it saved me a lot of time and effort. So it's one thing on cruise line that you get that you will never, ever get in the parks. We've come up with our own hashtag now. It's called World Would Never, because there's so many little things and perks and services that you get on cruise line that you would never ever get at Disney World anymore. So that's our fun little hashtag for this trip. Hashtag World Would Never. So then after dinner, we kind of strolled around. It was pirate night, but unfortunately there wasn't a lot of activities going on for adults. A lot of the activities were kids, tweens, things like that. We went to this event called A Pirate's Life for Me. That was a lot of fun. That was all ages. It was a lot of games and things like that, as you saw. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Then we went to pirate trivia, got our butts completely whooped in that. I think we got maybe 6 questions right, but again, there was really nothing else going on. We really like trivia, so we just said, why not? So yeah, around 9 o'clock, we just kind of went up to the deck and hung around and waited for the deck party. Thankfully, it was a nice night, so I didn't really mind just sitting outside and hanging out. People watching was a lot of fun. There was a lot of kids sword fighting. It kind of felt like the Disney version of the Hunger Games, but the deck party, so fun. We kind of said that it was our favorite deck party that we had been on. I so did not expect Mickey Mouse to zip line across the whole boat. So that was a fun surprise. Again, if I'm going to nitpick, I kind of miss Jack Sparrow in the Pirate Night show, but overall it was so much fun. And then, yeah, immediately after the deck party, we came back and went right to sleep. So today, we really don't know what's going to be going on because the TV weather said cloudy, rainy. The phone weather said sunny, then rain. So we're going to head up to breakfast in a minute, and we're kind of going to make our plans based off of what we see out the window. There's a lot of stuff going on today since it's day at sea. So it's going to be a very go with the flow day. Cheers me! Cheers! Yay! Okay, clearly I am no longer in our stateroom. We are back home. So I decided to kind of just like live in the moment yesterday because it was our last day on the cruise. So now I'm going to do a quick little recap. Obviously you saw in the morning, it wasn't the nicest morning, but because of that, the outside areas really were not that crowded. So we decided to eat outside and watch a movie on the funnel vision, which we had not done yet. So that was a really nice way to start the morning. And it did start raining around like 10 o'clock. So we decided to just find one of the activities to do inside. And they were having like this Disney shopping presentation. And the reason we decided to go was because they were doing a raffle. And then if you are a veteran Disney cruise liner, you know that every cruise they give away these like complimentary charm bracelets and you collect different charms each day. And they had said they were giving the bracelet out at this show. So that's why we decided to go. However, it really just ended up being a presentation of jewelry to buy on the cruise and at the different port stops. And I thought this was a little weird because like it was the last day, so we weren't making port stops anymore, but whatever. So we got a little frustrated because there was no raffle. At the end of the presentation, which was about 40 minutes, she said, okay, go meet us at the jewelry counter. That's where we're giving away the bracelet. And we were kind of like, oh, okay, so we really didn't need to come to this thing to get the bracelet. But anyway, so we go to the counter, get our free bracelet, and then they had said they weren't sure when they were doing the raffle, but whenever the raffle was, you had to be present to win the prize. So again, we were kind of frustrated with that because it was like, okay, are we just supposed to like just stand here? And yeah, so we decided, you know, screw it. We want to go enjoy our day. So that was we were a little frustrated, but again, whatever, just happy to be on a Disney cruise. So at this point, it's a little after 11 and the skies were clearing up. So we decided to do our typical go lay by the pool in the adult only area, get a drink, read our Kindle. And honestly, that's like our favorite thing to do on a Disney cruise because we're sun babies. Anyway, so after that, this was something I really was not able to film because at 2 o'clock, they were doing an hour-long tour of art around the Disney Magic. And my friend and I, we absolutely love the details that the Imagineers put in everything. We love the little Easter eggs, hidden Mickeys, all that stuff. So we were like, okay, something different to do. So yeah, it was really difficult to film because it was, you know, crowds of people in small spaces. And I really just kind of felt weird putting a camera in the tour guide's face. It just didn't feel like the right thing to do. So I will be making a separate video of the different like fun facts we learned on that tour. Cause that was actually, it was really cool to learn about like the artwork and the carpets and like, because you know, Disney chooses everything for a reason. After that, we went to Beauty and the Beast trivia, which my friend and I are massive Beauty and the Beast fans. It's our favorite Disney movie. Well, her diehard favorite Disney movie. It's in my top 3. So we went in there so confident and we're like, we got this, we're gonna win, no problem. If any Disney fan you know needs to be humbled, you need to put them in Disney Cruise Line trivia because oh my goodness, we got humbled every single Disney trivia we tried to do. We ended up getting 15 out of 20, which is nowhere near as good as we thought we were gonna do, but again, humbling. So at this point, it was around 3:30, 3:45, and the next thing we were gonna do is at the Census Spa, and they do this every cruise, so you gotta keep like a close eye out for this. They were doing massage samplers, which is just like a free 5-minute neck and shoulder massage. So worth it. So that was gonna be around 4:30. So we ended up just kind of like walking around, going into the spaces we really hadn't spent a lot of time in, things like that. And of course we ended up snacking. So after the massage samplers, when we went back to the room to get ready, and then our dinner was Lumiere's. And this was the restaurant we were probably most excited for because we had experienced Animator's Palette on other ships, which this Animator's Palette is still hands down the best dining experience I've ever had. But we were really excited for Lumiere's because, as I just said, Beauty and the Beast is like our favorite Disney movie ever. However, the food was a little disappointing at this one. And not to be dramatic, it was still good, but a delicacy that I always enjoy is escargot because that is not something you can get on an average Tuesday. And I was like, oh, it's Disney Cruise Line, it's Lumiere's, this is French themed, it's gonna be great. And that was not the case. The appetizers were very underwhelming. The escargot was just so-so. I had a couple bites and I was like, all right, like I'm good. We got this like fried brie, and again, it was fine, but it was nothing special. It really just tasted like a mozzarella stick. So we were very underwhelmed by the appetizers. However, I did get a French onion soup. That was very good. And then we both got the sirloin steak, which the steak was absolutely fantastic. Mashed potatoes, fantastic. So overall, of course, we still enjoyed this dinner. Just this was the one time we were like actually disappointed with food that we got. So, and the show that night was the original show, Disney Dreams, an Enchanted Classic. Super adorable, and as you know, you cannot film in the theaters, which I love that. I love that they kind of force you to just live in the moment and enjoy the show. No one's holding a phone in your face, as the theater was meant to be enjoyed. It was really cute. It was about this little girl who's going into middle school, and of course, you know, she doesn't want to grow up. She wants to keep her dreams alive. So Peter Pan, who we all know is not my favorite, but you know, this representation of Peter Pan was really cute. He comes in at night, the blue fairy comes, and it's like they're all trying to help this girl find her own magic. So this is one of those shows where everyone's kind of popping in and out doing their thing. Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, Ariel, and a couple other fun friends. Overall, show was really cute. And again, I think in another video, I'm going to do some rankings of all the Disney Cruise Line ships, activities, and shows that I've experienced so far. But overall, we really enjoyed our nice day. It was more slow moving than our other days. And then of course at night, if you've Disney Cruise Line before, one of the last things they do is the Till We Meet Again. And it's just a little send off to the cruise. All the characters come out, they give you a final photo op, they sing a little song. It's just a nice little extra thing they do to celebrate the last night. And right after that, we went to bed because I'm a grandma. I don't like staying up late. So that was our final day on the cruise. Thank you for following along with me. In another video, I will be doing a little merch haul and the overall, my overall thoughts on all the cruise line experiences I've had. So goodbye.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider checking out our podcast, Where the Magic Happens, where our team talks all things Disney and Universal. If you can't get enough of us, you can also become a member of our Magic Mafia on Patreon and get a ton of bonus content and join our virtual hangouts. Thanks for watching.